Okay, so now Wayne is going to talk a little bit about Wayne and Nancy both about plans for retirement and their course of how they're trying to wean themselves away from the business and in sort of getting back to where you started.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems of having your own business. It takes over your life. And when you come to this point in your life, when you want to back away, you kind of need to look and see how it can survive without your 24/7, 365 presence in the business. And that's where it comes into having the right people.
So a big part of it is having the right people. And right now you have your son Charles.
And my son Charles, and I have here in Raleigh, I have a good staff, as I said before, and I have the people that would be capable of running the day-to-day operations of the business. So if in fact I wanted to take some time off, I could do so, and I do. When I go to Asheville, I'm not here in Raleigh, and I don't have any concerns about not being here. But
So then using the word weaning actually is good because that gets you used to sort of trusting and letting the people in Raleigh
Right.
do what they do.
Right.
So that you feel, so that when you then retire, you'll feel more comfortable
Yeah.
with it. What are the two of you planning? I mean, because part of getting away from the business to retire is, as you just said, knowing that the business is going to be okay without you. But what about the personal side? What is it that the two of you? How are you going to replace what you've done all these years, and what are you replacing it with?
Well, my great desire all along was to repair and calibrate equipment and rebuild it, and especially now rebuild it, because there is an awful lot of old, antique, if you will, surveying equipment out there, and people want to keep it looking good, and I can do that. That's what I would really like to do. Nancy's turned
You paint.
to her painting. She's an accomplished artist, and she stays more than busy. You've heard about people retiring and being 10 times busier than they were when they were working. Well, that's Nancy. I don't want to be that person, but I want to, and I'm working in that direction. I have a shop in Raleigh, a shop in Asheville. They're the businesses shops, but I have a workstation there. I have all the equipment and tools and parts and everything I need to do what I love to do, and that's what I would like to do. When I feel like doing it, I can do it, and when I don't feel like doing it, I don't have to do it.
Good.
If we want to, we can travel.
And people who have machinery that they'd like fixed could actually knock on your door and actually get you, the real deal here, to be
Right.
the one that's personally going to sit down and fix their
Yeah.
machine. So that's a benefit to them also then.
Yeah, and I love to work with people on that level as well.
Okay. How about you, Nancy? What are you thinking about all this retirement stuff? Wayne just said you were an accomplished artist.
Well, I'll have more time maybe to paint. There'll be an adjustment having him home, because when he goes to work, I'm pretty much on my own.
Hmm.
So that will be somewhat of an adjustment, I know that. And I look forward to perhaps doing some traveling. We're scheduled to go out to Colorado in a couple weeks, and that's partly business, but we're going to take some extra time and drive, and I know everybody says drive, but we had gone to Minnesota some years back for a German immersion course, and we drove. And we've never been in parts of the United States, so this gives us an opportunity to see, and to we probably won't relax the first part, but coming home we will more.
So right now, you, again, 35 years ago, you started,
33, 34.
4 years ago,
Seems like longer than
you started this business basically from nothing.
Yeah.
It got probably bigger than you wanted it to, but this last move of it getting bigger was going to Asheville has actually worked out to be a good thing for you. And so with all the struggles, would you do it again? I know you might do it a little differently, but would you do it again?
I would do it differently, but yeah, we do.
But you'd definitely do it again.
Absolutely.
So, and your advice to people is do it if you want to do it, but just know what you're doing and be prepared.
Yep. Be prepared for the evolution of the business.
Okay.
Keep it the way you want to keep it, or let it go. Just make sure you understand what you're going to have to do to administer that business.
Okay. Very good advice. Thank you so much.